like that. I just like the number 13, especially when people said like, oh, it's a bad luck number. I'm like, well, you're demonizing a number. Like, you're demonizing a number out of all other numbers, and I don't like that. I could relate to it. It felt very relatable to me. And as I was saying a little earlier, the spiritual resume, how I interpret my chart, because again, it's not just the placements. No one, even twins don't have the exact same placements, but because of the timing and stuff like that, the minute of birth, the hour and the minute, but it's the interpretation of your chart is a very big part of it. Not just getting interpreted by another person, like by an astrologer, and it says beware astrologers. Not, I believe it does say, it doesn't say beware astrology. It says beware astrologers, because astrologers are mortals, are divine mortals, if you want, godly mortals, whatever. God, the definition of God does not mean immortal. Immortality is not in the definition of God. It just means a moral authority. So, or, a divine being just means somebody that is of God, like of a godly thing. So, and a God is just an immoral authority, if you look at the Oxford Language Dictionary definition. So gods can die. I don't consider myself a god. I consider myself a moral authority, but I'm not quite at God status, not even little g. I haven't even become a full man. According to numerology, you don't become a full man. The person who gets the least cycle of youth is a life path 1. I'm a life path 1, destiny number 3. As I was saying earlier, a little bit before I not interrupted myself and went in a different direction, not a tangent, but a different direction. I believe my interpretation of that, as I've come to understand, is that my destiny is to marry the Empress, and hence, by impregnating the Empress, I become the Emperor. That is my destiny. My choices will lead me to that outcome, and I'm on the life path 1. That is the magician's life path. My birthday is February 2nd, 0202. There's a 4 there. There's also other 4s. There's another 4 in my numerology chart. I'll maybe upload a picture of it and stuff like that. But from the charts that I've viewed, the numerology charts that I've viewed, out of all the ones that I've seen, I'm the only one that I've seen where I have all 9 numbers in my chart. I have all 9 numbers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Obviously not on my life path, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in my chart. That's not that way for everybody. I also have the number 10, but you have to reduce 10 to 1. So, and it goes up to 11 too. My name, Marquez Anthony Farms, is exactly 22 characters. That's 1111. I believe Serpent Holder's tarot also is 22 characters. So it just worked out that way. I want to say it worked out that way. Like, these things came from within me, or, from within me. I consumed external information, and and it came from within me. I'm like, this is what I want to do. Like, this is what I want to do. So, that's why I call myself the Serpent Holder. I hope that's been clear. I dropped a lot of information, but that is why I call myself the Serpent Holder. It's a title, one of others that I'll pick up and stuff like that. I use some pop culture titles just to help you digest the information, to make connections in a similar way that I do, so you can comprehend. Emperor of Mankind is a Warhammer 40k term, but it adequately sums up what I am. So I was saying earlier at the beginning, I was going like how I'm not afraid to be alone and stuff like that. I may never get back with the Empress, not because I don't want to, but because I'm blocked. She doesn't want, like, she hasn't, I reached out to her like a month ago. She blocked me again. But I tried to date. I'm on Facebook dating. I match with people, but I'm not going to be dishonest about my feelings, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. I don't want to have a family with anybody else other than Evelyn at Kiona's. I believe she's the mother of my children. I've been told by various psychics, from the general readings as well as personal readings, that I should move on from her. But that, of course, the Illuminati would say that. Of course they would. It says also in the Bible, and this is definitely part of the edits, Illuminati fucking indoctrination. In heaven, people are neither given married nor given in marriage. They are like the angels in heaven, debaucherous. Everybody's just fucking everybody. There's no need to get married. Yeah, no. Listen, I'm not here to stop your sex life and stuff like that. Party on all night, nigga. Like, it makes no difference to me. I know what it does to the body. It kills you. It just, there's a force that I'm aligned with, or that's aligned with me, I should say. It'll rot you, and you'll die. You'll wither, you'll wrinkle, and you'll die. There's a reason why females live a little longer than males. And there's a reason why the male has to routinely come out and do this shit. Like, why it had to be Jesus Christ, why it had to be, there was the Virgin Mary and stuff like that, but why it had to be Jesus, why it's always a male that's pushing this shit out and stuff like that. It sickens me. I don't want to be any other gender, and I explain this in another video. One of the main, and probably, maybe even the only, I won't say maybe, but the only factor that determines what's a male or a female is penetration. Whether you want to be penetrated, or at least okay with being penetrated, or you want to do the penetration. There's also a third factor. I don't like to be penetrated at all. I don't like needles or anything like that. I don't like the idea of penetration. But I do want something inside of me. I want to feel emotion inside me and stuff like that. How it gets there is, one thing, so it's just like, it's a very emotional experience for me. But I also don't want to do penetrating. I don't really want to just put my ejaculation inside every female or stuff like that, like, or just leave behind a memory inside people, or inside females, I should say, because I get attached to, I have emotion, I would say affection, maybe not a deep, it is pretty deep, because Aquarius, and you'll see this in the video that I link, but Aquarius has the love of God. There's another sign that got love in general, but Aquarius has the love of God. It's very, very hard for me to let go of things like my love and stuff like that, especially for females, because there's really no wrong that you can do. It's not wrong for you to be sexually active and stuff like that. It's not your fault that males just routinely keep coming out corrupt as fuck. It's not your fault that this video is probably going to trigger you because your husband isn't the person that you want him to be. He's not the emperor of mankind. And that's really, and I believe, when they talk about, all the tarot readers say, and again, I love them. I love tarot readers. They're very good they have psychic gifts and stuff like that, but being a part of the Illuminati, and if you're not a part of the Illuminati or secret society or the Freemasons or whatever, obviously Freemasons aren't a female organization, but they have a female version of the of the Freemasons, you want everybody to feel special. You want everybody to feel like a chosen one. Like, that's your message. It wouldn't sell any other way. It wouldn't make you the income. I'm not saying you're lying to them. I'm not saying they're not. You could be chosen for fucking anything. Like, I guess it might make you feel special, but like, not really. It can if it comes from the right source.